Right, today we're going to do a lovely little octopus dish. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to prepare it first of all. There's your octopus. So what you've got to do is just get your hands in to the hood. You can see there, oops. And you'll see, I can turn it inside out for you, make it easier, that there's a membrane attaching that body to the hood. So all you do, there's another one. It's a bit messy, I know, but you know, I've watched a few videos and they get really messy. This is the cleanest way. So all you do is you pull in that body from the hood, cut it off, then you're left with the hood there. And all you do then is find the eyes. There's one eye, just in front of the eye. Stitch that bit, then you're left with the tentacles and the hood. And all you do, in the bottom, with your thumb, push out the beak. It's got like a beak, like a parrot. It's mad. So there's that. Then turn the hood inside out, back the right way, give it a little nick, and then just gently peel that off to reveal the lovely, lovely white flesh. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash it off with just some cold water. And I'll show you what we got left. The hood and the tentacles. The way I'm going to cook this, I'm going to show you an easy way to tenderize it. I mean, there's several ways. You can get your octopus, you can beat it with a wooden mallet, you can put it in the freezer for 48 hours, that'll tenderize it. Cook it slowly in its own juices for 2 hours in the oven, nice and slow, that will do it. Or if you're from Spain or Greece, you know, you can bash it on the rocks. But this is the easiest way. And what we'll do is I'm going to get a pan of water on boiling and I'm going to show you how to tenderize this the quickest way. Because once it's tenderized, you can go on and stew it is what I'm going to do, or cut it into bits and make yourself a stir fry. So we'll get that pan on, get some heat under that water, and we'll show you how to tenderize it. So I'm just waiting for that pot of water to come up to boil. And the dish we're going to do today, I'm going to get all Spanish on your culo, and we are going to do pulpos on a Feira A la Gallega, which in my really lame Spanish translated is fair octopus Galician style. This is actually a delicacy in Spain. You know, they love octopus. You know, ever since that octopus predicted that Spain would win the World Cup in, you know, 2010, they've gone mad for it. That's why I'm hoping a pint of bitter will predict that we're going to win the next World Cup, and if not, we'll just drink it. So anyway, what we're going to do is going to tenderize this octopus. So let's start with these tentacles. What you do is lift them up with this boiling water, and all you do, put them in the boiling water and count to 10. 10 seconds, you lift it out, put it on the plate, let the heat get back into that, and then you repeat it with this hood. So in it goes, 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get the gist. So then you take that out, and what you're doing here is you're breaking down the proteins which will tenderize it, and you repeat that procedure 4 times. So the legs go back in again, you count to 10, I'm just showing you for the camera, you take it out, and what also will happen is if you were just to cook that as it was, as you can see how the legs are gone there, they'll just curl up. But doing this blanching, they relax, so when you cook it they come out all straight. So there's the hood in again. So in that nice boiling water, in again for 10 seconds. I'll repeat it again, then we'll get on with this lovely Galician octopus. So just blanch those tentacles for the last time, count to 10. I mean, this is a real simple dish. If you look for octopus recipes, there aren't many, not even in all the fish books, but this is the most simplest one. You know, a lot of people have watched my other octopus video on YouTube. There's 20,000 views. This is easier than that and just as tasty. And just have a look at those. Aren't they fantastic how they curled up? I mean, that looks lovely. So what you do, I've blanched my legs, tentacles, the hood. And all we're going to do is I'm going to add an onion into the bowl and that clove of garlic straight in half and put that in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that down and simmer it, and we're going to check the tenderness. Now I'm going to say about an hour, but after half an hour I shall check that. Now the beauty of octopus is cooking it right. You know, you don't want it so it's rock hard and you can't bite into it, and also you don't want it at the other end of the scale where it's mushy. So we'll check it in half hour. Once the tip of a knife goes into it, we can take that out and we know it's perfectly cooked. So there it is in the pan. We'll pop back in half hour. You can see my octopus in there now, just gently ticking over, and you'll see it just starting to change colour and go to a lovely pink, almost dark crimson. I mean, that just looks on the plate, you can imagine, that's beautiful. What we're going to do, I'm going to give that another few minutes. You know, we're about halfway through that half hour, 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes, I'm going to add the potatoes, because the potatoes is part of the dish, and we'll just put them in there with the octopus. Right, I'm just going to slide those potatoes in. I'm going to keep them whole, and we're just going to let those gently tick over as well and cook through. And then what we do is we slice those potatoes, we cut those into bite-sized chunks, the tentacles and the hood, and we put some lovely olive oil on there, plenty of sea salt, and some beautiful paprika. This absolutely fantastic Pimenton de la Vera. I don't know if you can see that there. Absolutely amazing stuff from Spain, hot smoked paprika. My octopus now, it's been in there 15 minutes. Let me pull this bad boy out. So if you're getting that, now just check with the tip of a knife. Look, no pressure, it's going through. Check that top. I think that needs just a few more minutes. And what I've done is I've just cut those potatoes down now because I want them to finish at the same time. You know, they're going nice. So I'm going to give it 10 more minutes, then we can plate that dish up. Right, my potatoes are done. I'm going to take those out. I'm going to let those cool down just enough so I can slice them, and we'll lay them on the plate. Nice potatoes. So I'll get those out and we'll get back. Right, my potatoes are done. I'm going to move them over here. That's the plate I'm going to serve it on. And have a look. See the octopus there in the top corner? Now what we're doing is slicing these potatoes, and basically, no posh way of doing it, just cut it up and then you just lay it on the plate. And this is the classic way of serving this dish, all on the plate, all around. I don't think you need to watch me do this, so I'll get that on, I'll get that octopus out, and we'll dress this dish. I mean, a lot of people are daunted about cooking octopus. You know, I get asked all the time, you know, when people really want to try it, but they just don't know what to do with it. I mean, this is a brilliant way of cooking octopus. Nice. My octopus is done, so let's get in there. Fantastic. And that hood, drain that off. As soon as that goes a little bit cool, we'll snip that into bite-sized chunks and we'll put it on my potatoes. Right, let's dress this dish. Let's cut that hood up. Still a bit hot to handle, I must admit. Cut it. Nice bite-sized chunks. I mean, this is, you know, ate a lot in tapas bars, and of course, as the name states, at a lot of fairs. Just dot it on, and then these lovely tentacles, bite-sized pieces, saving those nice thick ends, red ends, and basically you just dot it on your plate. I shall continue to cut that bit up, and then we'll put the olive oil on, the salt, and that lovely paprika. I'm using a hot paprika, but you can use a sweet one as well. What remains good drizzle of olive oil, a real good drizzle of olive oil. Excuse me there. Plenty of olive oil, some nice flakes of sea salt, plenty of sea salt on, and then some of this fantastic paprika, gives it that lovely red colour as well. You get it open, and then just sprinkle that on liberally. Look at the colours. Smell in here is fantastic. The smell in here is muy bueno. See? Multilingual. There it is, my finished dish. Pulpos and a Feira A la Gallega, or as I would say it, Galician octopus. So simple to make. Potatoes, some octopus, olive oil, paprika. Gorgeous. Lovely octopus, just the right texture. Not pulpy, not chewy. It couldn't be simpler. I really am a Grande Cocinero, or to me and you, a good cook. Thanks for watching the Scott Reed Project. What a great dish. See you again.